Touhou project, where does it stand now? As we know, the new Touhou game is coming out, Touhou 20. I have not checked it out yet. I should probably do that, see the new characters. I've unfortunately been busy. But, for the longest time, I've noticed something about Touhou. It's on a bit of a decline. And I know a while ago I made a video saying Touhou will never go away, and it won't. But the popularity is not what it once was. A lot of the fans, including myself, have moved on to different series, different creators, different hobbies. Hell, I think a lot of Touhou creators have moved on to Narosama, if you see how creative her fan base is. And we know which fan base is the most creative. And I think they also went over to Blue Archive, let's be real. But they'll be back. We always come back. And that is why I say Touhou is eternal. So where do I think Touhou stands in the God-given year of 2025? I think it's waning, but it's not out yet. I think it'll be back. With the release of Touhou 20, when that comes out, we'll see a resurgence. We'll see new fan art, new fan games, new fan anime maybe, tons of new doujin music, and of course we have our man Beat Mario still pumping out classics, and collaborations with Hatsune Miku for whatever reason. I'm not complaining. Hatsune Miku and Vocaloids also had a resurgence this year, and the year before. I'm glad they're back, because for the longest time, a lot of Vocaloid producers used non-Vocaloid characters in their music videos, but now that's back, and I think Touhou will be back soon too. Why? I'll tell you why. Because things go in cycles. They're cyclic in nature, right? And basically, we had like 2 years of Touhou drought, which is when I started my career, so unfortunately, I was also hit by that stagnation. And that is a lot of the reasons why I believe my videos didn't perform as well as they did, other than me being a beginner at content creation and not knowing how to enunciate sentences. Thank you very much. But now I'm back, and so is Touhou. So where does it stand? In good standing. I think by the end of this year, we're going to see it come back and come back strong. And then we'll have a year of Touhou greatness. And then it'll peter off again until Touhou 21, because Zune is going to crank those things out until he can't crank it out anymore. Phrasing. Now, will he revisit characters? Unlikely. Say goodbye to the Touhou 19 cast unless they get a spin-off game, or one of them is popular enough. Just kidding, popularity does not appeal to Zune. It took Flandre like 15 years to show up again. So, yes, if you liked a lot of the Touhou 19 cast, I'm so sorry, you may never see them again. Mima when? Mima never. But, you know, that's how Zune works. Junya Ota is the master of his own craft. And much like a Rocky, with every new part, the previous part is sort of neglected. Or the new character plays a role, but it's not a big role. So, you know, you can see it a lot, because Zune was heavily inspired by JoJo, and after binging a lot of JoJo, I can definitely see it. Their writing styles are very similar, except that Araki is way better at world building and characterization. And at the end of the day, Touhou is a shmup. I shoot 'em up. So, it's not really about characterization. You get all that in the side novel, side manga, whatever. So, yeah, while we all hope for Zune to one day decide, I'm going to characterize these characters better, I highly doubt he will. Now, when he does, that's the funny thing, when he does in side content, well, the fan goes, I don't agree with that, I have my own headcanon, and they go with that headcanon. But that's the freedom of Touhou, right? If you disagree with how Zune does something, you do it yourself. And I think he knows that. So at the end of the day, as long as there are some fans, Touhou is here to stay. And it's only going to get better towards the end of this year. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe for more Touhou content, because it's not going anywhere.